everyone, it's Lydia here at Lydia's Leisurely Stitching. Today is Sunday, February 12th, 2023, and welcome to my 30-second Flosstube video. So it's already the 12th of February. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the month. The year has just been flying by so far. I meant to come back at the beginning of the month, but I really feel like I don't have a lot to show you. This is probably going to be a pretty short video. I've worked on 4 projects since the last time I talked to you, and that's probably going to be pretty average for me. Right now, I'm working on A Place of Her Own during the week, and I'm trying to get 1,000 stitches in on that. And then on the weekends, I'm working on another project just as a little bit of a break and to make sure that I can actually finish some things anytime soon. So yeah, just 4 projects to show you. January was a pretty boring month, as January is wont to be. I didn't do very much, but yesterday I went indoor skydiving, which was quite the adventure. My husband and I went as sort of a Valentine's Day treat, and we had a great time, and then we went out to Italian for dinner afterwards, and it was just an overall great little Valentine's Day date. So I guess I'll get into it. First off, I'm going to show you A Place of Her Own, and this is what it'll look like when it's finished. I'm stitching this on 18 count sand aida, and this is what it looked like last time I showed it to you. And since then I've hit a pretty big milestone. I'm now at 75% complete, and I've reached the 3rd corner, which is a pretty momentous occasion. So I'm going to stand up and show it to you. I can't fit it all in the camera at once, so we're just going to do our best. And then we'll scroll down a little bit. And come back over. And then scroll down a little bit more so you can see the 3rd corner. Yay! So that's exciting to finally be at 75% complete. That's something I've been looking forward to for a long time. Let's see if I can wrangle this. So this is where I've been working from here down, and I've been really trying to conquer the confetti. So this is the fringe of a rug. Obviously that was very confetti heavy. And then I've got this red portion of the rug, this blue kind of squares that go down through the side of the rug, a little bit more of the red, and then getting into the main portion of the rug. So you can see what it looks like finished here. The fringe, the red, blue, more red, and then the side of the rug. Fringe, red, blue, red, and then the side of the rug. So yeah, you can look at that and see all the holes that are in there. It's a lot of confetti. But I've just been jumping right in and tackling it, doing my best to get it all done in somewhat orderly manner. So yeah, really excited to finally have that 3rd corner, and it's not just like one stitch at the 3rd corner, it's a good chunk. I've been trying to fill in the whole page. This is about 1.5 pages high, so the edge of the page is somewhere around here. And I've just been going over as the stitches go over, following where the stitches go. So yeah, that's super exciting. So since the last time I showed it to you, or not exactly the last time, but from January to now, I've done 5,700 stitches so far this year, which is really good. Like I said, I've been trying to do 1,000 stitches a week, and that's a little bit of a stretch for me. Usually I can do maybe 150 to 200 stitches a day, And then during the week, I don't stitch on Wednesdays because I'm at church that evening. So that just leaves me with 4 days, which would be about 700 to 800 stitches. So I did last weekend, I only stitched on A Place of Her Own. I didn't do another project. So I'm being bombarded by the cat. Good thing I already did the standing up part. You want to see her? Hello, Speckles. Hello. She's almost 15 years old, and she's been having some pressure in her eyes. We took her to the vet and to have her eyes checked out, and the pressure in her eyes was really high. So we've been giving her eye drops, 4 eye drops twice a day, which is quite the thing to do for a cat. You know, they don't really like it. They don't understand what's going on. You try giving a cat eye drops and tell me how that goes. But other than that, she's healthy. Like, they said it might be caused by hypertension. She's not hypertensive. They said it could be caused by hyperthyroid. It's not hyperthyroidism. So they're thinking maybe it's just something that happened. Usually it's more common to happen in dogs, but it's happened in her. So we're just going to keep an eye on the pressure and see how it goes. Hopefully we don't have to take her to an ophthalmologist, because that would be quite the expense. She's a good cat. She likes to play fetch. So we know her eyesight is still good because she's still capable of fetching. So yeah, like I said, stitching on A Place of Her Own, trying to get 1,000 stitches a week. I know maybe I might have a makeup weekend each month where I get some extra stitching done, but I really do like having the time on the weekends to stitch on other projects. So let's go into my other projects. I have another Heaven and Earth design that I'm working on. It's called Ornament Log Cabin Home, and this is what it'll look like when it's finished. I'm stitching this on 25 count Easy Guide Lugana 1/1 full cross, and this is what it looked like last time I showed it to you. And since the last time you saw it, I've stitched 707 stitches over 2 days. And here it is. So I've been working over here in the trees. Again, similar to A Place of Her Own, I guess I've just been in the mood to work on confetti. I'm really scared of the confetti, especially in these trees. That's the reason I requested the ornament version of this chart, because the regular version has so many trees and plants and flowers that are just chock full of confetti. And I'm like, I don't want to stitch all that confetti. I want to get to the main piece. So I requested the ornament version to kind of cut off all the edges that were just trees and plants. So I've been working over here in the tree confetti. Some of these stitches right here are in the top of the house. So I'm kind of just filling in the confetti. The house has like a roof that goes like a line down like this. So I'm just filling in the confetti above the house line. This one is sitting at 3.7% complete. And it's one of the projects that I'll work on 1 weekend a month. The cat is sitting on my other projects. So let's see how this goes. Thank you. Okay, so another one of my weekend projects. This is Saltwater Scrapbook by Lindy Stitches in the Blue Flower. And I'll put in a picture of what the full pattern looks like. There's 9 blocks in the pattern. And I've only decided to do 5 of them, and so I'm doing them one on top of the other, 5 in a row. And this is what it looked like last time I showed it to you. And this is stitched on 32 count Mercedes Lugana by Picture This Plus. So the first block I stitched was the seagulls because they represent air to me. And then I have the pirate who walks on the ground. He's also got a bird on his shoulder, which is just the cutest thing ever. It's not even on his shoulder, actually. It's on his giant mustache. So he walks on the ground. And then we've got an octopus building a sandcastle. I'm really pleased with the progress I've gotten in on this so far. See, I worked on this for 5 days. Really pleased with how he's looking. So he's closer to the ground than the pirate. And then underneath that, I'll have fish with shark in the water. And then below that, there's a squid with an anchor on the bottom of the ocean. So there's Saltwater Scrapbook. It's looking good. Maybe I'll do a screen grab for my cover photo for this video. Okay, and then one more project to show you. This is Swamp Witch by Forest Embroidery, and here's a picture of what it'll look like when it's done. And a picture of what it looked like last time I showed it to you. I've only had 2 days progress on this one so far, and there's a needle in it. I'm working on it today. Can't see that needle, but here it is. So I started working on this already today. I did this green today. I think I finished turning this corner since the last time I showed this to you. This is on 32 count dulce de leche by Fiber on a Whim. I got some of their fabrics for Christmas, and I really like it. I'm not a person that likes a lot of modeling. I like more solid colored fabrics. And this one has some modeling in it, but it's not too extreme. It's more of a light modeling. So I'm pleased to know that I can get fabric from them that's more solid colored. I had this just fine a minute ago. Why can't I do it now? So yeah, it's going to be a square. I'm thinking I'm going to finish the green and not do the fill-in for the flowers and the cattails yet. Finish the green border to see, make sure it matches up before I put in all the extra work of the other stitches. Because I'm really nervous that I messed up and counted wrong. I don't know why, I'm just feeling a little anxious today, I guess. So yeah, that's Swamp Witch. And I think I would like to try to get this one done so I can take it to StitchCon as my finish to put on the finish table. So I would like to put some work into this. I would also like to finish Saltwater Scrapbook try StitchCon, but since they're kind of more side projects, I'm not really sure how realistic that is. Okay, and then stash, just a little bit of stash. I've really been jealous. Come on over, kitty. Of everybody having their Fabric of the Month clubs, and so I've been on the waiting list for Color and Cotton for like years. I got an email from them one time, but I didn't see that email until 2 weeks later, and they had already sold out again. So put my name back on the list, still waiting. But I did decide to give myself a gift for Christmas of 6 months of XJU Designs Fabric of the Month Club. And I'm getting the Prim version, which I thought meant would be neutral. But we got this. I'm not sure how well the color is coming across. It's kind of like a springy lime green. It is called Spring Grass, and it would be great for a spring themed piece, maybe with an Easter bunny or some fairies. It's a nice green, and I'm pleased it doesn't have a lot of modeling at all, which is why I went with her club. So yeah, that's everything I have to show you, and I think I'm going to get back to stitching Swamp Witch right now and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Thank you everyone that came and watched and hung out with me. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I'll let you get back to other Flosstubers. Talk to you later. Bye.